Oma, and today we're going to be talking about how to organize your day when you're your own boss. You know that most of us that are business owners, that are entrepreneurs, this is something that a lot of us struggle with. So we go about our day, we don't plan our day, we don't organize our day. We can even organize our staff, organize the day of our staff to make sure that they're productive. But our own day is another story. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. So you need to take charge of your time. You take charge of your time. That's the only way you can win your day. If not, the 24 hours that you have, you will not be able to make maximum use of it. I've heard some people say, your 24 hours, the way you use it, I wish I can use mine like that. It's the same 24 hours. Mine isn't different than yours. But the difference is the way you're going to use your own. Running a business gives you freedom, but you have to be the one to structure it. If you don't structure your business, freedom quickly turns into chaos. If there's no one controlling you, if there's no one telling you don't do this, don't do that, it quickly turns into chaos. So it's very important that you know how to use your time and you know how to use it well. So we're going to be talking about the exact routines, the kind of shifts you're going to be looking at making, whether for more productiveness, to be more focused, to be more balanced, without you working 24/7. Are you ready? So now, as we've already established, freedom without structure is equals to chaos. That is what is going to give you. So most of us started our business because we wanted freedom. We did not want any boss to tell us what to do, when to do it, where to do it. We wanted to be able to be free. But without structure, that freedom is going to put you in a whole lot of mess because you're going to be free and you will end up not doing what you're supposed to do to grow yourself and to grow your business. So, ever had any kind of day where you can swear you worked all day? You were busy all day, as in you were stressed even, but you can't categorically say that this is what you worked on and this is what you achieved. Have you ever had that type of day? You can't say what you accomplished. So today I'm going to show you simple frameworks that's going to help you reclaim your time so that you're not wasting your time doing things, just being busy. You're going to be more productive and build a business that does not run you into the ground. You will be able to make use of your freedom very well in combination with your time. So there's a difference between being busy and being productive. When we were younger, you would hear our parents say, hello, hello, for those joining in. Hello, eminent. So you're going to hear our parents say, busy doing nothing. And a lot of us as business owners, that's what we are busy doing. We're busy doing nothing. So we are busy, yes, but we're not doing anything productive. So some of us, we are like a hamster. We are like a hamster in a hamster wheel, constantly in motion, constantly moving. And even though that may seem like, oh my God, I'm doing things, I'm busy as a business owner, but that is not what you should be. That's not where you should be. You should instead be a focused entrepreneur. Be focused in what you're doing. So busy is that you are always reacting. You're not proactive. You're reactive. You're always reacting. Is when things go astray, then you react. Busy means that you are scattered. Your tasks are all over the place. You don't know what you're supposed to do today. You don't know what you're going to do tomorrow. Next week, you have no idea of what you're going to do next week, how your next week is going to go. It could also be that you're multitasking without the skill. Multitasking is a skill, and let me just tell you that it is not easy to learn that skill, and it is not everything. Even if you know how to multitask, it's not everything. You can multitask. There are some tasks, especially the ones that require streamlined focus, that you need to just do one thing and focus on it. And in some cases, they are chasing notifications. So if you're being productive, on the other hand, you're working on high value activities. You know the kind of activities that you're looking for. you are going to be able to drive your revenue, you'll be able to drive your growth, you'll be able to use customer satisfaction. So that is what being productive is. You're not just being busy, you are doing something with a purpose. So all your activities have a purpose. It's not just that, oh, I want to be busy. So the secret is not in doing more. It's in doing what matters most. That's a key thing. From being in that place of planning your time, structuring yourself, to now being a structured person, you need to understand that it's not about doing more. You're not a hamster in a hamster wheel. You're a focused business owner. So you cannot always be doing more. You're doing more things. It's in doing what matters the most. Right now, what's of priority for you to move to the next step? You focus on that and you deliver on that before you move to the next one. Now that we've said it's about priorities, what are some priorities every business owner should schedule daily? Hello, Eminent. Hello, Camille. Hello, Charles. Thank you for joining. So, what are the 3 priorities that every business owner should schedule daily? 1, we have our revenue generating tasks. So that's the first thing you should make sure you're prioritizing as a business owner. Every day, ask yourself, what are revenue generating tasks that I've done today? The revenue generating tasks could be things like making phone calls. Let's say you need to make some sales calls. It could be you need to follow up on people that may have made inquiries via DMs, emails, calls, any channels. It could be that, oh, I need to set new marketing campaigns or check up on the previous marketing campaigns that I have set up. It could also be that you need to nurture your customers. You need to look at replying to your leads, building relationships, engaging your community. That could be what you're going to be looking at. It could also be your long-term growth, the planning of your long-term growth. How are you planning your long-term growth? How are you planning your systems, future systems? Oh, right now you are a team of 1 person. You are a team of five people. You are a team of 10 people. How can you plan to change that? So it could also be you learning. What am I going to learn today? So these are 3 priorities. The first one, as we've said, is your revenue generating tasks. The second one is your audience and customer retention. And the third one is your long-term growth activities. So every day you should be asking yourself, what are tasks I'm going to do today that is going to help me increase my revenue? What are tasks I'm going to do today that is going to help me keep my customers or gain new customers? What are some tasks I'm going to do today that is going to help me in my long-term plans to grow? That is what you're supposed to be asking yourself every day, every week, every month, and then you're planning towards it. So for you to prioritize, you're going to have to time block, whether you like it or not, because if you're waiting for the time to be available, the time is not going to be available. Trust me, if I did not block out a time that, oh, by so time, I'm going to be on YouTube to come and talk about this topic, by Wednesday, I will not be here because there are other things I can be doing right now. So you need to make sure that you are very, very intentional about your time. You need to time block. So you say, these are some things that I'm going to do at this time. These are some things I'm going to do by this time. You block out that time. So if you want to time block, okay, for those of us that don't know about time blocking is just basically you're going to pick out similar activities, put them together, and then give it blocks of time in your day to get it done. So you can have a time block and use it for, let's say, your personal stuffs. Maybe do your laundry during that time, clean up your house during that time. Then you have another time block that you're going to use for maybe your exercise, personal development, meditation. You have another time block that you can use for education. Is around this time. I like to educate myself on something, maybe take a course, maybe do something, just learn. So that is around what the time blocking is. Now, there are different types of blocks. We have the one that we call the deep work block. That's the one you use for content creation, strategy. That's what you do in the deep work block. Then we also have the admin block. You can use that for emails, messages, bookkeeping. We have the growth block. You use that for learning, building systems, etc. So I'm just giving you examples, but how you block your time, it actually depends on you and what you're trying to achieve. All right. So instead of checking, like a practical example of time blocking is, instead of checking your emails 20 times a day, you can dedicate 30 minutes. You can dedicate 30 minutes at maybe 11 a.m., 30 minutes at 3:30, 30 minutes at 5 p.m., and use it and go through all your emails. You're going to see that you will still be able to answer all your emails at once. So once you set your blocks, the next step is creating a personal rhythm that actually works for you. Okay? So now let us look at mistakes entrepreneurs make with time management. As you know, we like to keep this life pretty short. We like to keep it short and sweet. For those of us that just joining for the first time, we have this live class by 3 p.m. West African time every Wednesday. So feel free to join us. It's always a great opportunity for us to learn and get a lot of things. So mistakes entrepreneurs make with time management is that most times we feel like we want to be very rigid in our planning. Try your best to be flexible. Try your best to be flexible. Always at the end of the day, write out your top 3 tasks for the next day. These are the things that you're going to start with and prioritize. Then when you finish them, you can now do other things. So now onto our recap. For those of us that may have not been here from the beginning, I'm going to do a recap. The first one is that busy is not equals to productive. Focus on your 3 daily priorities. Just focus on them. Even if you don't achieve anything, I'm going to achieve these 3. Then use time blocking. If you find out that, oh, there is something that I do, I can check emails 20 times a day. If you calculate all the time, you'll find out that you may have been spending 2 hours, 3 hours checking email. For some of us, it's our social media DMs. And by the time you get into there, that's the worst, because there is videos, there's tons of things to distract you from what you were doing. So you see yourself, you're checking videos of people, and you're doing this like every minute, every second. Before you know it, you don't achieve any other thing that you have to do for the day. But if you time block, you can go in, answer all your messages at once, and then, move on to another task.